Hello, dear friends! Today we will continue to play Five Nights with Freddy. In this video, we plan to go through the second night. I hope we can do it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Then the new series will be released faster.
At the beginning of the night, it's always boring and nothing really happens. Therefore, I suggest we chat.
Great idea. I love our conversations.
Maybe the animatronics just want some company for fun at night? I mean, they don't have many friends, especially if they're all busy scaring the employees.
Yeah, sure. Nighttime fun with Freddy and friends. Sounds like a great show for kids.
What if we bring them boring stories and they fall asleep to get rid of us?
Or maybe they're looking for their new DJ to play something more suitable for dancing. Someone might get the temperature up better than me in Freddy's Pizzeria.
Ha! Looks like we've come up with a new business plan for them. Animatronics and their fun friends will be famous in no time.
What if they just want to teach us the art of theater? They have a lot of experience in that field.
Or they're just tired of being side characters and decided to take the lead.
Maybe, but I still prefer not to test that on my own experience. I prefer my nights whole and intact.
Well, guys, who's ready to embark on an adventure with Freddy and his friends tonight?
Only if we have a bunch of pizzas with us, just in case. And what if animatronics are actually people from a parallel world? Maybe they accidentally entered our world through some temporary hole.
And now they are wandering in Freddy's Pizzeria, looking for a way to return to their world. Perhaps they have their own secret portals in the restaurant.
Maybe we'll save them yet. Animatronics are travelers from another dimension, and we will become their guides back.
Or they just can't decide who they want to be. First they are animators, then musicians, and now they are also actors, in search of his true self.
Or they're just trying to find a sense of humor by creating this horror theater. Maybe they have better jokes inside than we do.
Well, if so, then we have every chance to become the best friends of animatronics. Maybe they have their own stand-up comedians inside.
Or maybe they've been trying to just leave Freddy's Pizzeria all this time, but we, with our guesses, keep them here.
In that case, we are just uninvited helpers in their attempts to escape. We must become the best guides for animatronics.
Let's not forget that we're here for fun too. Maybe it is our presence that gives them the necessary context.
Who knows? Maybe they are just evaluating our theatrical skills, trying to learn something new.
Or maybe we're just terribly delicious and they think we're part of the new menu.
Anyway, friends, let's solve this riddle and try to become a part of this amazing world of Freddy's Pizzeria. These are certainly interesting guesses, guys. What if animatronics are just forgotten characters from old movies that come to life in search of their fame?
Maybe they are looking for their director to become stars again? After all, they seem to have untapped talent.
Hey, guys, have you ever wondered why these animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's are so mysterious?
Of course, Jax. I've even heard some theories. Some say they're just programs created for entertaining children. Others claim they might be ghosts.
Or maybe they're just part of some experiment. Someone is observing us and studying how we interact with these animatronics.
Or perhaps they're the result of some mysterious project. Some mad scientists decided to create animatronic animals for their sinister experiments.
Yeah, but what if they're not animatronics at all? Maybe they're just shells for something darker and more mysterious.
In that case, what if they embody the souls of the deceased? Some old musicians or even employees of Freddy Fazbear's returning to seek revenge.
But what if they have their own story? Maybe they're just stuck in this eerie cycle, and our task is to help them find peace.
Or perhaps they're just part of a larger plan. Like dolls in the hands of more powerful forces playing with us like toys.
Then maybe we have our own Matrix, and we don't realize that we're all virtual characters. And these animatronics are programs created for our entertainment.
But what if there are gates to alternative realities here in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? The animatronics could be guardians, warning us about possible dangers.
And what if all this is just a dream? We fall asleep at night, and our nightmares come to life in the form of these animatronics.
Or perhaps we create these animatronics with our imagination. They are our dark sides, manifested in the form of bears and rabbits.
Maybe all this is just a fear test? Like someone is watching us, wanting to understand how we react to scary scenarios?
Well, what if they've simply taken us hostage? We're involuntary participants in their sinister show, and Five Nights at Freddy's is just an arena for our survival.
Or maybe they're trying to tell us something through their anomalies and absurd actions. Perhaps that's our key to unraveling the mystery of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Or perhaps they are our guards in this nightmare. We are the last customers in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and they're just watching over us to ensure our safety.
What if all the animatronics are just our own fears and hallucinations? We create them to escape from our own demons.
But what if they themselves became victims of their own game? Maybe someone else is controlling them, just like we control characters in video games.
What if we have our own internal animatronic? Some dark teddy bear that rises from the depths of our subconscious every night.
Or perhaps we're just in their world. We're intruders they're trying to push out to maintain their mysterious balance.
Hey guys, let's talk about Easter eggs in games. There seem to be quite a few in Five Nights at Freddy's as well.
Of course, Jax. Easter eggs are like little secrets hidden by developers to delight players. There are a couple of interesting ones in Freddy Fazbear's too.
For example, who noticed the Easter egg where you can see a portrait of Freddy on the wall that changes its expression at some point?
Yeah, I've heard about that. It's a pretty funny detail that adds an atmosphere of mystery, but there are also more complex Easter eggs that might be key to understanding the plot.
Like what? Could it be that developers embedded hidden clues into the game?
Well, remember that moment when you can spot a poster with the text, "All your base or belong to us"? It's a clear reference to internet memes.
And there's also a hidden camera in one of the corners with the inscription, "Watch me." A classic joke for those who enjoy hidden humor.
And remember the music box playing Toreador March? That's a classic melody from the opera Carmen, and incorporating it into the game is some kind of brilliant creative decision.
Yeah, that's noticeable. But what if these Easter eggs are not just for entertainment, but also have some meaning in the context of the storyline?
Some of them might indeed be parts of a puzzle we have to solve. Such Easter eggs could be a key to understanding the dark story of Freddy Fazbear.
By the way, did you notice the parties where animatronics gather and dance to music? There are also a few strange details there that might have significance.
What if these Easter eggs are more than just decorations in the game? Maybe they are created to guide the player in the right direction, helping them unravel the mysteries of this ominous establishment.
I think it's quite possible. After all, the developers of Five Nights at Freddy's are known for their subtle approach to creating a storyline. Easter eggs could be part of a mysterious puzzle.
Exactly, and remember that secret phone number you could discover in the game? Some players claim that calling that number, they heard strange messages and whispers from dark corners.
Mystical messages from the darkness? That sounds right in the heart of horror. I can imagine what interesting details could be revealed through such conversations.
And there was also that moment in one of the games where you could see a shadowy figure resembling a creepy rabbit. It seems like a hint at an even darker aspect of the story.
Maybe we should actively search for these Easter eggs, carefully analyze every corner of the game world. Perhaps the answers to all our questions about the past and present of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza are hidden in them.
It's possible. After all, Easter eggs are like keys to hidden doors in the game world. We just have to learn how to insert them correctly.
Maybe they even foreshadow something in future parts of the game. Perhaps the developers are also dropping hints for upcoming puzzles.
Ah, why scare so much? I almost peed my pants. We can't stop there. It is necessary to go through the second night in this video.
For example, I recently learned that the animatronics in the first part of Five Nights at Freddy's are based on real characters from Chris's Pizzeria, where Scott Cotton worked.
It sounds amazing. But did you know that Five Nights at Freddy's was created in just a couple of weeks? Scott Cotton really impressed the world with his speed and talent.
And remember that at the very beginning, Scott Cotton was going to make a game with a theme... chips? Yes, exactly. Chips. But it seems that animatronics turned out to be a more exciting idea.
I can't believe that such a famous and scary game could have appeared initially with such an unusual concept. And it is also interesting that Scott strongly rejected the help of publishers, preferring to retain full control over his project.
And did you know that Scott Cotton used a lot of his own sound effects to create an atmosphere of fear in the game? It sounds like a real mastery of sound design.
By the way, in the original version of the animatronic Freddy, there were only 2 teeth. But it seems Scott decided that this was too cute an appearance for our nightmare and added a few more teeth.
These are the details. Have you heard of the Freddy legend? There is such a secret story in the world of the game that Freddy's animatronics appeared after the children plunged the nightmare inside the toothpaste with figures.
It sounds like a strange myth, but it seems that unusual things happen in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. And Scott Cotton likes to play his fans by inserting secret messages and hints into trailers and announcements.
Do you remember the Easter egg with the golden rabbit in Five Nights at Freddy's 3? It was a reference to Scott's iconic character, who became a symbol of his games and mystique.
I wonder how many more secret messages and hidden details are left in Scott's games that we haven't discovered yet. Perhaps there are many more secrets waiting for their discoverers.
Did you know that Scott Cotton not only created the game, but also wrote the music for Five Nights at Freddy's? His creative contribution to the game turned out to be even more diverse than many people think.
Wow, I didn't even know. Sounds like a real, multifaceted creator. And in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's, there are a lot of hidden rooms and passages that every player does not know about.
I wonder how many players have found secret rooms and hidden passages themselves and not watched guides on the internet. These moments add even more mystery and replayability to the game.
That's it. The second night is over. It wasn't difficult so far. It was only on the second attempt that we succeeded. Let's see what happens next.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. This is very important for us.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.